Morning. Mutton eh?
Mutton, okay.
All my items are 250. There's mee soto, mee siam, mee rebus, nasi lemak, nasi sambal goreng, fried rice, mee goreng, and even our biryani is $2.50. Okay, sister. 250. Change of 50 cents. Here you are. Thank you so much. Let me introduce you to the family. Comprises of my mom, who is the queen of the stove. She is the one who preps and cooks everything, whereas my dad fried the food. I'm the face of the shop. Basically, I serve customers. The owner is still my mom, so I'm the deputy owner. Can I say that? It's like deputy prime minister, right? My mom and dad are both 70 plus. To them, at this age, able to be active as they are is an achievement. Although we are selling at $2.50, we do not compromise on the freshness and the quality of the ingredients, as well as the portion of the food serving that we actually serve to the customers.
I have eaten $2.50 almost every day. The food taste is like something that you are buying for $6, $8 food. It's quite delicious food.
I love it because it's not oily and no MSG. And the portion is just nice for me. Here you can find this portion, you won't find it anywhere.
I think me and my friends were quite surprised that it was only at $2.50. So we were expecting a smaller portion for $2.50. But turns out that they're quite generous. It's actually really good.
We keep our prices at $2.50 because it enables the needy families and the senior folks to actually have a proper meal, which is affordable and nutritious and healthy for them. That's why my shop is called the $2.50 shop. Monday to Friday, we reached here around 1 in the morning. It will be like the normal routine of prepping for cooking. And then cooking starts from probably 2 a.m. onwards. We operate the shop from 3:30 in the morning to 2:30 p.m. In this estate, I think more than 75% of the population here are senior folks. We open up our shop early because the senior folks, they have trouble sleeping and they have to take their medication. That's why they are up early to have food before taking their medication. Our store is at Jalan Kukoh. Even though Jalan Kukoh Food Centre is nearby Outram, MRT, Chinatown, it's nearby the city centre, you'll be surprised that this is one of the poorest neighbourhood in Singapore. It's mainly rental flats. There's a lot of senior folks and the single parents who are recently divorced and with their kids and no maintenance. There are a lot of needy families. Okay, these are the rental flats. The challenges that we face running the 250 shop in the vicinity of one of the poorest neighbourhoods in Singapore is sometimes people will take food on credit, but you have to tell yourself that it might not come back. If you don't give on credit, then what are they going to eat? We try to do our best to help them. Thank you. Ta-da! Okay, rice. Okay, this is our beef stew, which is piping hot. And then these are our mee siam, also hot. Keep it close. This one is lontong. As you can see, for the sotong sambal, we don't use any oil. Because we cater to the old folks, we have to be more mindful of their health. That means less salt, less coconut milk, less oil. For the sotong sambal, the oil comes from the chili. And for our mutton, it's boneless, so it's easy to just digest. Eat, chew a bit and then swallow. The senior folks, they have dentures and having teeth problems. Everything is stewed. Stew means everything is boiling, and then you add in the ingredients. It's healthier. These are daily menu. So I cannot change anything. I have to cook the same exact dishes, same exact sequence. Because they got used to just pointing. If you see at the end of the day when we clean up, right, I have a lot of fingerprints here. The elderly have difficulty remembering things and they got used to the sequence of it. If I were to change the sequence, then they will be like, where is it? You know, I can't find them. 15 years ago, after I completed my degree, I worked in the corporate world for 2 months. It wasn't to my liking. It's very stressful and every day I'll be crying. This shop belongs to my mother. She opened this shop since 2020. When they opened up, the prices were not $2.50. The normal fare of mee rebus, lontong, nasi lemak is like $3.50 to $4. And the nasi biryani is like $5 for chicken and $7 for mutton. In 2022, I decided to help them because as they are aging, they need some help. When I first started helping, I observed and realized that there are a lot of senior folks that are staying alone. They are financially incapable, medical bills are piling up, and there are a lot of needy families here. I have to take whatever time I have to rush for breakfast, fill up my engine before it starts working again. There's this lady, one day she came over. She has like 5 kids, okay? She has only $10 in the wallet. She's recently divorced, unemployed, looking for a job. So she asked me, Kakak, I only have $10. What can I get? I said, okay, there's 6 of you, right? You pass me the $10, we'll work things out. You just pick whatever you want. The incidents I mentioned are the driving force of us reducing the price to $2.50. So that's when I sat my parents down and have a discussion to actually reduce the price to $2.50. Almost everything on the menu. There's a lot of needy who can't even afford a simple meal here. $2.50 meal is even trying for them to actually afford. I decided on $2.50 because it's half of $5. I can't be selling my food at $1 because I would have a negative amount at the end of the day. $2.50 is an average. Sometimes we break even, sometimes we don't.
Do you remember the day your daughter came up and tell you, let's cut the price?
I think 1 year plus or 2 years.
I think it was in 2022.
I can't recall. When she first told me that story about $2.50, I feel like very weird. Where got people selling $2.50? Even in school canteen, they never sell $2.50. The mee rebus $3 to $3.20. I know because I worked in school before. And the hawker, the rental is expensive. First place, I count my budget. Because I'm the one who do the marketing, everything. So I know my budget. Actually, she told me $2.50. Then take a few days for me to agree. I spent nearly $300 one day. So you can count what? If $2.50, if 100 plate, how much only I can gain?
Ma, why do you agree for us to actually reduce the price to $2.50 at the shop?
Because of the old folks, the needy, especially this area, she did the right thing. I can give her a piece of my heart. That is her award. Nobody knows.
This is the first time I heard this, you know.
That's why I never tell her.
Okay, thank you, Abang. Take care.
Girl, I'm going to shopping.
Okay, Ma. Bye. For vegetables, I get them fresh daily from the supermarket nearby. The person who goes to buy groceries in the morning is my mom. She literally lugged and pushed the trolley with groceries. My mom doesn't allow me to go because she knows what she needs to buy. She is the cook, so she keeps track of her ingredients. To be honest, my parents are struggling health-wise. Previously, they were doing it 7 days a week until October last year, whereby their health-wise starts to go downhill. Being hospitalized. I can see that by the time we close shop for the day, they are like breathless. And that's when I decided, let's just keep it 5 days working week instead of a 7. I would love to hire helpers. I can't afford to pay someone else.
Dah balik. Nah,
Be careful, be careful. There are a lot of reasons why we are struggling.
today everything increased.
Because of inflation, the GST increment, rental prices are increasing, utilities are increasing. For noodles and eggs, I get them from suppliers who are kind enough to actually sell me a slightly cheaper price because they know I'm doing charity work while doing business. It's extremely painful for us financially. It is getting tougher to sustain at 250 year after year. But it's rewarding to be able to help other people. Someone in this community needs to help out.